So I would like to tell you, I will not apologize because I have not committed any sin against men. And I have not committed a sin against Allah.
Hey, Kevin Tailor followers and Kevin Tailor. You see that what I'm saying? To you, you may think you did not commit any sin. Yes, because you don't believe in the Quran. Yes, you don't believe in the in Islam. Yes, you don't believe in our prophet. So to you, you did not commit any sin to you, but you disrespected and downgraded our Quran. But you disrespected and downgraded our prophet. You disrespected and downgraded our what? What do you call it? Our Islam or our religion or our faith. That is why we are there to defend it. Not because of you alone, because you have a large followers. A lot of people may think whatever you said, it is good, it is okay, or it is right, or it is correct. So you influence people to take it out. That is why we coming out to teach people the basic, to teach people, to let people know whatever you said, it is a lie. So the Kevin Tailor followers, the Zongo hypocrites, the Zongo means this and that. The Zongos, Kevin Tailor, I know him, I know who, I know who. You hear that? You see your life? Now choose Kevin Tailor and choose your Quran. Which one is which is which? For we choose Quran. We don't choose Kevin Tailor. We drop his followers. Watch the video and let's go.
Whatever statement I made on my show, I am still yet to see anybody who calls himself a Muslim, a human being like myself, say it is a lie. Whatever you are not pleased with was an example I gave which isn't a lie. You might not like my example, but it is a fact, and that does not make it a lie.
Kevin Tailor, we already told you it is a lie on our previous videos. First of all, you said the Quran in some country they use it for toilets. Why don't you mention the name of that country? That is a big lie. First of all, you didn't mention any country. That is a lie. Lie detective test. Number two, you said the Quran was written by a man. It is like other books, which is also a big lie. The Quran wasn't written by the Prophet Muhammad. The Quran wasn't written by a man. The Quran is the what? Is the word of revelation from God to the angels and then to the prophets. And the prophet gave it to his what? His people. So that is also a lie. So these two lies alone shows you that you are just a what? A liar. That is all.
Toilet. Yeah, the other Jimmy. Me my damn chemo. Those boys. Me my damn chemo. And I'm not scared of any of you. None of you boys. Whether one-on-one or whatever. None of you boys. You are jokers.
Yeah, as you can hear Kevin Tailor, say, wow, madam, because you are crazy. Yes! Now you said it perfectly. Now people understand that you are crazy. Alhamdulillah. But for us, we are not crazy. We are peacefully. We are defending our right. We are defending our religion. You are what you say? But when you said, even face to face, oh man, come on man, Kevin Tailor, you are the baby chicken. You are baby chicken. You may not even feel comfortable when you meet us in the jail, in the same cell with you together. But on the social media, each and everyone can be a Facebook gangster. There is a real gangsters and the Facebook gangster. You are just a Facebook baby chicken gangster.
I felt pity for some young men calling themselves Muslim men on social media, exhibiting the highest form of foolishness. Why? Because
how you gonna call us young men? Yeah, we are young men. That is why we are young with a what? With a what? A great brain, not like yours. You understand the point? Yeah, it is okay for us, for you to call anybody exhibiting a what? A ignorant or whatever, because an insult person is the one whom his parent taught him how to insult. If your parent taught you how to respect, how to talk in publicly, you will never come on social media to insult anybody.
I will never on earth admit to a sin I did not commit. I respect every single person watching me. Every single Muslim, I wish I be free. In penifo to Qur'an, to Allah, to the Prophet, to the Quran. No man on earth can force me to apologize for a sin I, Ekobedu Tailor, did not commit. What?
Yeah, you did not commit any sin against Allah because you don't know the value of the Quran. You don't know the value of our Prophet. You don't know the value of our what? Our religion. For us, if we do that, we make sin. But for you to disrespect our religion, for you to disrespect our Muslim brothers, for you to disrespect our Quran, saying that some country, you lie that some country are using it for toilet. That is the main reason why we will attack you. That is the main reason why we will come to defend it, to respond to you. That is it.
I am not a chicken. You might see me as a nice guy, but I'm my bottom.
Kevin Tailor, because you are not a chicken, but you are a baby chicken. And you are not a nice guy. You think you are a nice guy. It is us. The way we did with you for the past week, we make you humble. You see, now you are talking like a what? Humble person, like a gentleman. Why don't you scream like the way you do with the politician? You see the way we humble you? 4 or 5 days now, you cannot even come alive because we humble you down. We drop your what? Your followers. About to 2K. Today, when you are doing the program, people call me to watch. When I went there, 1.something K. Almost about 2K drop because we humble you. We don't play with and joke with our what? Our religion.
Young men who call themselves Muslims. You know what that word means? Muslims. Because politicians are feeding you people like pigs. And that is the last word any Muslim wants to hear. All these boys on social media, all these boys who are being cushioned by politicians, the Bawumia camp, Muntaka camp, to do this nonsense on social media, you have become pigs.
You are calling our Muslim brothers who follow Muntaka Mubarak, who follow Bawumia, those doing politics, you are calling them pigs. Can you, in your own mind, okay, you already told us that you are mad, so it is okay, but do not call anyone a pig. As you, the Muslims who are following him and raising him in the high rank, la yumin ahadukum atta yu'ibba ihim ma yu'ibbu li nafsi. Ka soma dan wanka abinda kake soma kanka. Yana kiran yan wayanku da kuke politics. He is calling some of you who are doing politics a pig. Wow. Al-Muslim al-Muslim. Innama al-mu'minina ikhwa. Wa atasimu bi ablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqun. And you are still following this? He sorted your own brothers? Come on, man. Salaam alaikum.
Every elderly person, elderly Muslim or Oshemi knows the respect I have for each of them. Every Muslim, elderly one, young ones, they know the genuine respect I have for all of them, and the respect I have for Islam, and the respect I have for the Quran, and respect for the Prophet. Foolish social media Muslims. My
Muslim brothers, if you are not smart, it's using a politics, a sympathy, for you to have a sympathy for him, saying every elderly and respected Muslim knows that he has a respect for you. Someone who insulted the Quran, who said the Quran was written by a man, who said the Quran were using in other country for toilets, someone who insulted the Muslims, someone whom the Muslims and the chiefs, the brothers, the Muslim all together went to the Sofalai mosque with the what? The former president for him to make a payment of the what? Areas of the mosque. And he is mad and he's telling you he loves you. Watch this video.
Me who say Mahama kwe donation na sa kwasi boys way. Ah sorry. Oh Mahama wallahi. I'm say Mahama, your problem is mingling with these fools. Sir,
Meda Peace Our Foundation for us. Peace Our Media for us. If we say Omunti and then Yetimeshe Moray. Send ya Minya Khalifa Kayano. Sa pepe. Anope bi no sorry. ɛna mehwɛ rehosɛm nti wohwɛ abisa sɛ asɛm na aba nti ampa nso ɔfrɛ me nua Khalifa ɛna Khalifa man.
Islamic School for the Blind is the first in the history of Ghana which the Muslims, we do not have anything. Anytime we have a blindness, we don't have anywhere. So he was the first person. After him, the vice president also supported us, but he was the first person to start the support of the first Islamic School for the Blind. And apart from that, no, sir, His Excellency, normal baby. But through my foundation, what I saw is he was the first person or first politician to donate to our first Islamic School for the Blind in Ghana. Good. Yeah, please, our media, he was the first politician to donate. After him, then the vice president also came and also supported us. So from that angle,
I'll keep speaking on religion, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Whatever religion comes up, I respect every religion, but I will not allow anyone to use religion to intimidate me, because we make up religion. I said I will speak on every religion if I feel like. I will not make men use religion to intimidate me. If you're a Muslim, live a straight life. If you're a Christian, live a life that we cannot sit here. We will never be able to sit here and criticize you. If you are a Jew, you live a life that we can never sit on this platform and criticize you. So I'm sending this message to these boys.
Since you don't know the value of the Qur'an, since you don't know the value of our Prophet, since you don't know the value of Islam, to you, it is not a sin. But to us as a Muslims, it is a sin for someone to do that. And it is a sign of disrespect to our religion. That is the main reason why we are coming to tell you about it. And this is not your first time. Almost 2.5 years, anytime you attack the Northerners, Zango, Muslims, you may see me coming in. But when you're talking about your politics, that is none of my business. On this video, you talk a lot about politics. I cut it off. I don't need that. What I need is about what? Islam. So nobody will force you. And it is not a sin from you. But for us, it is a disrespect for you to open your mouth to say whatever you are telling the Muslims. Yes, you can talk about religion. Yes, you have the right and freedom of speech to talk. We will also have to respond. That is what you need to know. We will respond very hard. We will respond in a mature way. No matter what. When you talk, we talk. Talk and we talk. You stop, we don't talk. Have you ever seen me watching you or criticizing you when you are talking about politics? No. Why? Because I don't care about politics. And the only time I reply you is when you touch Islam. The only time I reply you is when you talk about the Muslims, Zango community and Northerners. That is the only time you see me coming up to you. So go ahead and keep talking. We will also keep on talking. You have followers. We have followers. You can talk. We can talk. You speak Tree House. You speak Tree English. Alhamdulillah, some of us also trying our best to speak Tree English. And we also speak Hausa. When we speak Hausa, you don't even understand it. And it gives you a lot of pain.
But I will not also allow anybody to hide behind religion to intimidate me. This is a revolution to save ourselves. So I'm sending this straight. I will not apologize for a sin I did not commit. If Allah on Judgment Day will judge me on this, I will take it than to allow men to force me to allow a sin, accept a sin I did not commit. I'll be right back.
You don't have to apologize. You don't have to. It is up to you. It is up to also the followers of you, ignorant, some of them are ignorant of it, to also think twice. Because 90% of your followers know that what you said, those who are Muslims, they know it is not right. They know you are lying. And you don't admit it, that is okay. If I were you, I would even respect them not to talk like this. Salaam alaikum.
I have not sinned against Allah. I have not sinned against the Holy Book, and I have not sinned against Islam. I will not submit to the pressures of men to admit a sin I never committed. I don't have the energy to stand before Allah on Judgment Day to answer to a sin men forced me to admit. So I would like to tell you, I will not apologize because I have not committed any sin against men, and I have not committed a sin against Allah. Honest Muslims know the truth, and they will stick with the truth. That is, when it comes to Quran, please watch your words. A damn na yebo. Me ka Bible, the other one I should watch my words. Me say, o Bible na ekuta o Ghana na waje hono uko kuro bi so obi di ko toilet. Uko Quran na ekuta na waje hono uko kuro bi so obi di ko toilet. Ya de obeye jimi.
Okay, after watching that, look at this video carefully. Nobody is forcing you to apologize to the Muslims. And if you said you did not make any sin with God because you are not a believer of the Muslims, so you don't know that you make a sin. That is why we are reminding you. We are also teaching others who do not know. For you, you may take it as it's okay, but for us, it is not what? Okay. If you are smart, if you are somebody who is not arrogant, if I was you, the way I have a Muslim backup, the way some of the Muslims follow me, I will even come out and apologize to them. And later on, leave everything with God between you and your maker. You see, now you are even changing the way you call God. You say what? Allah. This is how we pressure you. We give you a hit. Now you say Allah. You don't even say God anymore. So we are not forcing you to apologize. It is up to you. But it is up to your followers to think twice.
How can a believer becomes angry when an unbeliever says, let's say unbeliever says something about a believer's religion? Why should you be angry? Let's say I made a mistake. Let's say I said what you are thinking I said. How come a believer becomes angry?
Kevin Tailor, you are contradicting yourself. You say, how can a believer become angry when a disbeliever talk about a religion? Oh, so you know you are a disbeliever. So you know you don't know anything about the religion. What did you talk about? Why do you have to talk about it? And you said, nobody can stop you from talking about religion. And you know you don't know anything about the religion. That is why we the believers have to come out to teach you, to tell you to stay away. But if you want to talk about the religion, nobody will stop you. But remember, when you talk, we talk. You come out, we come out. You lie, we expose you. That is what we will do. You talk about the religion, we will defend it. That is it. Inshallah.
Am I lucky semente hausa? Duba, me say my lucky semente hausa. Na kame me hausa. You be surprised. You are lucky. I don't understand. To me, I can't speak Hausa, and it hurts me every time. Today, as we speak, a young Muslim man is out there furious. Why? Because a statement was made that somebody did not tell him the truth about the statement. To date, nobody has come out to say what I said was a lie. You might not like what I said, you might not like the example, but it does not make it a lie. Muhammad oba lokuta Quran. Muhammad oba asasi lokuta ya lokuta Quran. Eye nipa no asem ene ya tworo ene kuta nipa. Eye nipa no asem enti asem na gidi book na kuta ende obi atumi tworo. E dey na get
lie that the Quran was written by what? By a man. You said it is like a book. It's any book. Quran, it is not like any book. Quran is a Quran. It is a revelation from God to the angels to the prophet. That is the Quran. So you lie from there too. So we caught you in two lie on this. So your statement is a lie. Each and every Muslim know that you lie. That is a big no lie. You contradicting yourself, Kevin Tailor. You up.
Every day I sit here, the Quran, Islam, Allah is not something I joke with. That also does not mean if a Muslim or a Christian is misbehaving or fooling, I will sit back and keep quiet. No. I'll speak on religion, and I'll speak on the actors of religion. And nobody can stop me. You see,
you don't have any kind of respect for Allah, for the religion. You are just looking for a sympathy from the Muslims. You already told the Muslims you did not commit any crime. You did not commit any sin. So you are not going to apologize or make the Muslims apology to the Muslims. You say you are not going to do it. That is a sign of ignorance. That is a sign of hypocrisy. That is a sign of someone who think selfishness, who think you know better than anybody. You think you know better than anybody? You think you are the only one talking? Wallahi, Kevin Tailor, if we are even coming to talk with you one-on-one all the time on video, you will even stop doing video on social media. I'm telling you the facts.
Incite me or incite Muslims against me that they are making the biggest mistake. You know why? Because any honest Muslim who watched my show or watching me today, any honest Muslim who prays 5 times a day knows honestly that I will never sit on this platform and denigrate Islam and denigrate the Quran.
No one is inciting the Muslims against you. We are telling the Muslims to stay away from you because you are always insulting Islam. And we show the proof. That proof did not come from our mouth. And no, you said no honest Muslim who pray 5 times a day, this and that. Don't you know those Muslims who follows you now, who are hearing what you say from your mouth, who follow you are hypocrite is Muslims? There are some of them. There are a lot of people who call themselves Muslims, but in the real life, they are not real Muslims.
Zongo for boys be omo kan be omo Jimmy. Kwasi afo na mo say religion mo dia. Mo say yakaso zongo ni a so ya aboa. Kevin Tailor. And I'm not going to mention any of you fools on my platform. Mutum Banzas and Moa, you think we are sitting here, we are scared of you saying we are Zongoni. Some people were telling me, don't talk about religion. I will speak on religion. Whether Islamic religion or Christian religion. Judaism. Whatever religion that I feel like speaking on, I would speak on, because none of us own a religion. Religion in obia dia. Religion in obia papa dia. Religion in obia maame dia. We are all followers and we are practicing. So if I feel I want to speak about religion, I will speak about religion, and no man born by a woman on earth can tell me don't speak on religion. Nobody, because you don't own it and I also don't own it. I am making
you can speak with any religion, you can speak your mind and whatever, and when you speak, we will also speak. If you speak against Islam, we will also come back to defend our religion. Speak and we will come back to speak. And sometimes people don't understand, don't analyze videos. On the other video, what did you say? You said a non-believer talking about believing and this and that. You don't know something, you don't know. What do you talk about it? You said it on the video. You don't know because you are unbeliever. So if you don't know, do not talk about something you don't have no clue or no knowledge about it.
Zongo boys, social media, putting out there, forcing some of our Muslim brothers and sisters to accept, and turn around to put pressure on our production that ye di a year Quran attempt, ye di a year Prophet Muhammad attempt. And let me correct this. Muhammad oba lokuta Quran. Muhammad oba asasis lokuta ya lokuta Quran. Eye nipa no asem ene ya choro ene kuta nipa. Eye nipa no asem enti asem na gidi book na kuta ndi obi atimi choro. E dey na guy kan wo ho.
Kevin Tailor, you are now from here looking for sympathy from the Muslims. You are not smarter than anybody. Now you became a preacher or you became a pastor or an evangelist. Wow. Hula baby, you are just a baby chicken. Now you are looking for sympathy. You say you don't joke with the Quran, but you open your mouth to say the Quran in some country, people are using the Quran to go to toilet. You say you don't joke with the Quran, and you say Quran was written by a man. That is some type of sympathy you are looking, a political way for people to give you a sympathy. And you also said, you talk about it's a lot. Who are you to tell somebody what the person is supposed to? Who are you? You are nobody. You are nobody. You can talk when you can criticize anyone, but who are you to criticize somebody, to say something? You are just somebody only on your camera. When you go back home in your country, in Obuase, in your area, how many people even follow you? Only maybe your daughter or your son or your father or your mother. Nobody knows you, nobody care about you. When you reside in Washington, D.C., in the United States here, when you are going to the market or you going to work or you working on the street, who cares about you? People only feel you on your camera. That is all. And you are nobody. You are just a baby chicken.
And let me correct this. I am not a Muslim. And if even Muslims, sometimes more Muslims, you mention Muhammad's name and you forget to add prophet.
So you are not a Muslim. What do you talk about Islam? You see how foolishness you are. You say you are not a Muslim. So why do you talk about something that you are not about? Like you. You are a politician. I'm not a politician. Why do I have to talk about politics? So you are not a Muslim. Why do you talk about Islam? And what you say about the Prophet Muhammad? Yes, some people can make a mistake on that. It is okay if you make a mistake. But respect our Prophet Muhammad. When you are saying the name and Nabi Muhammad or say Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad is not like a regular, any name like that. Please respect our Prophet. So if you that one, you made a mistake, no problem. Because anyone can make a mistake. We are all human.
If today, as I sit here, and the kind of respect I have for Allah, I have for the religion, I have for the Quran, if I sit here and allow men to force me to admit a sin against Quran, against Allah, against the Islamic religion, do you know what I have done? I have directly told Allah that I have sinned against him. I don't have that energy to stand before Allah and answer a sin I did not commit. Ukora ne kuta na waje hono ukokuro bi so bi ko toilet ye de obeye jiri osum nyame amfo wadwene sum Muhammad oba no kuta Quran Muhammad oba asase so kuta ye wo no kuta Quran eye nipa no asem ene ya tworo ene kuta nipa eye nipa no asem enti asem na gidi book ne kuta ende obi atumi tworo e de na ga
Kevin Tailor, you said which we should show you the statement which is a lie. What this statement you said about the Quran? You said some country are using the Quran to do what? To do poo-poo, to go to toilet. That is a big lie. One of the video, you will watch it after this statement. You said it your mouth. That is a huge big lie. Which country is that? What is the country name? You need to tell the people, your viewers, this country are using the Bible and the Quran for toilets. That is one of the lie. Watch the video. After watching that video, you see, he is looking for sympathy, but he rather insulted your own Muslim brothers when the former president made the payment of the Masjid Isafulai. And also, watch this video again.
No man can force me to apologize to a sin I haven't committed. I'm not going to apologize because on Judgment Day, I cannot stand before Allah and knowing my heart that I did not commit a sin against Allah, his word, and the religion. I will not force a man to tell me to say I have committed a sin against Allah, because I cannot answer that question when Allah asks me. Because I, as Kevin Tailor, I will stand before Allah as an individual. If even I have committed a sin, it wasn't against any of you men. It was against Allah. So no man can force me here to admit to a sin I haven't committed. I am human. I came from humble beginnings. When I make a mistake, a genuine one, I am not God. I will humble myself and I will admit to it. But if I haven't, or when I haven't committed a sin, I will never admit to a sin that I haven't committed, especially a sin that men are forcing me to accept against Allah. Never. So I want to be straight on this matter. Now, let me address this.
We are not trying to put pressure on your production. We are trying to let you know that you are nobody. You see, now your production is going down. Now, a lot of people will not watch your video. Your production has went down. That is the power of Qur'an. That is the power of the religion of Islam. That is the power of Allah. That is the power of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When we come together, you can't. That is the main reason why now your production is going down.
And across the world, we know Islam to be a religion of peace.
Yes, Kevin Tailor, Islam means peace. That is why you see, no Islam, no peace. You know the Islam and you know the peace. You see, that is why we are called Peace Dawah Media. That means, Islam Dawah Media. As-Sabirin, patient. We are always peace. But we will never allow anyone to intimidate us. Don't take our peaceful as a watch, like a playing ball. We are always at peace, but we will always defend our rights. We will always defend our religion. We will always defend our prophet. We will always defend our what? Our Quran. Kevin Tailor, who up?
Lucky Semente Hausa. Duba. Mesema lucky Semente Hausa. Na kama mete Hausa. Akamu, you be surprised. Kamu you are lucky. I don't understand. To me, Hausa. I can't speak Hausa, and it hurts me every time. Na kada mo betu o masumuno. You know, I say, please, big. When it comes to Quran, please watch your words. A damn na yejina yebo. Me ka Bible. The other one I should watch my words. Me say, o Bible na ekuta o Ghana na waje hono. Uko kuro bi so obi di ko toilet. Uko Quran na ekuta na waje hono. Uko kuro bi so obi di ko toilet. Ya de obeye Jimmy. O sum nyame amfo wadwene sum nyame. Quran fa wonko Allah wo eya usuban na do be ko Allah. Ana na wa Jimmy sa. Won wo bia Muhammad oba do kuta Quran. Muhammad oba asase so kuta ya wo do kuta Quran. Eye nipa no asem ene ya tworo ene kuta nipa. Eye nipa no asem enti asem na gidi book na kuta ende obi atumi tworo. E de na ga kan wo ho no. Make us a Christopher de na why is din. How Jimmy Freeman no ko no.
Brother Khalifa. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah.
Shine Islam, mazhabina Quran and Sunnah. You see? Okay. Peace Dawah Media.
Lanisha company.
Kama sallallahu Ibrahim. So as you can see, this is how we are happy to receive this. Made me of the community. Nan ga daga Upper East border da ke Burkina Faso da Ghana kenan Paga. To nan muke zuwa aka zo duka yake baki daya muna cikin kankamore kenan daga nan kasan Bako.
Especially leadership. More respect leadership. Okay. Khalifa. Okay, Khalifa. Yeah, Khalifa. Senior man, Khalifa minister. On the only Islam, what touching Islam and all on Zaka. Khalifa, maybe I will be out about a share or your donation power of donations. What I say, would be the and so Khalifa, social media, and so near